So this is my second short video about marking fabrics using chalk. This one is going to show you how to use coloured chalk and to mirror a design that you want on your fabric. I'm also using just a plain polycotton today to show you that you can do this on any fabric for marking your design. So today you'll need foam pad and a darning needle, some pins, some crushed white or coloured chalk, tailor's chalk coloured if you decide to use the same method I'm using today, and you'll want transfer pencil or a pencil to join the dots once you've transferred your design onto the fabric. First of all, you will need to do two tracings of your design, and I have already done this. Once you have done the designs, puncture your tracings, one on the pencil side and one on the reverse side of your second traced design. You then take your design, and I'm using a white fabric so you can see the coloured method. I have also put a line, because this is going into a corner. I have marked out my seam line both on the tracing and on the fabric to ensure that the placing is not going to be going into the seam allowance. So you take your tracing, pin it in place, and then you rub, in this instance, tailor's chalk over the holes that you have made. Again, as mentioned in an earlier video, I have found the best way to do this is to pin your design with the raised punctured holes uppermost, and it seems to go through the holes much better that way. Once you have put your chalk across your holes, you then take a piece of fabric, or you can use your finger, and just rub over the excess through the holes with the tailor's chalk, or you can use powdered coloured chalks. Once you have got that rubbed through the holes, you can then lift it with the pins in place just to check to make sure that your holes have all come through onto your fabric. And then, if you're happy, you can then take that away and join the dots. This I have already done to save us some time. On your second corner, which you want reversed image, I have the marked corner for my seam allowance, and this one has been pinned, the holes have been pierced on the reverse side to the one that I did with the earlier one. You then line up your seam allowance lines on your trace design and on your fabric, and then you pin it in place to hold it firmly. Again, rub your chalk over the trace design, rub it fairly well. Tailor's chalk can be bought in most haberdashery stores, so it should be easily available and fairly cheap to buy. And you can get that in yellow, white and this pinky colour. So rub it through, just check to see if you have the dots, which you have. I'm happy with that, so we'll take that away. And then with my transfer pencil or an ordinary pencil, you just join the dots on your design. So I'll just do this quickly. You now have two images which are mirrored